is usually very strong for Fox as well. And then the other two can be a little bit more debatable, but still, winning Battlefield is a big deal.
Yeah, most certainly. So Prof coming in here, gets the first combo, opening up Trif, but answer back, just trades back and forth here, nothing serious started off.
Get a grab.
I actually wasn't expecting to grab off that dash attack.
Goes to the turnip, but clips him with the up B there, converts him to up air, but it's not going to be killing him.
Almost a kill.
Prof's trying to shark where Trif lands here in order to get this up smash, I think.
Misses the web shot out of shield.
So I've noticed Prof gets the shine out of shield landed. Is that kind of his thing?
It is his thing. Usually he doesn't miss the web shine. He's one of the best foxes on the planet at doing the web shine out of shield, like a clean web shine.
Yeah.
Right. So it makes him really hard to hit, especially if he's in shield.
Especially if you're floaty and you get web shine, you really have to take to mind that option.
Right.
And as well as getting out of the pressure, you can then continue to combo off of that shine.
Yeah.
Like that.
There we go.
Ooh. That's clean.
Exactly. Yeah. Doing it backwards as well, which is harder than usual.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing is, you can always confirm, because if you shine Peach in the air, you don't want to wave dash towards her, because then you get down smash. But Prof is really good at doing either wave dash down or wave dash forward, depending on the situation, whether Peach is airborne or on the ground.
Trif falling just shy of that up air there when Prof's on the top platform, but gets him off stage here. Prof goes low to the ledge, though, tries to keep it safe in the sweet spot.
Up throw? Oh, forward throw.
Oh, turnip hits him, that's probably curtains. Prof gets a sneaky angle, but can't quite find his way to the ledge. 3-2 here.
It's more or less been Trif's game right now. Prof has not shown too much, still getting into the groove, but now he's starting to accelerate.
I agree. I think I'd like to see a bit more from both these players on the punish game, really.
Yeah.
Prof's been getting sort of 30 to 40% on an opening, and he really wants to be looking for more.
But it is game one, it is top 8, you actually get into the mood of things. You know, the crowd behind you, and then the projectors.
Prof Ed on just the platform there, stays safe, gets up smash, but that's not going to kill.
Yeah, not enough. Now it's hard because in NTSC, very different matchup. You have a lot of things that you can go for as Fox. Up smash being the main big one, but here it's like a little bit more damage, up smash, up throw up air, but even up throw up air is like a little bit too late now. So what do you go for as Fox?
Especially because Peach I've learned that
not enough.
That up throw doesn't really combo on Peach. Except it's very specific percent you can get a nair, but up air is not a true combo on Peach. And Trif is escaping it every time. And
at this percent, it's like you just have to get a raw, up smash, back air, up tilt?
Sometimes you can look for a drill confirmed shine into wave dash up smash.
Yeah,
or if you're lucky and they're not crouching, you can go for a jab, but that's pretty scary, right? Because if they're crouching, you're getting punished for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So until like maybe 150%, jab is debatable.
This is definitely one of those matchups where it's kind of sometimes better for your opponent to be lower percent, because then your combo setups work.
Yeah.
But as you were discussing there, with the up throw up air being the important one there. So Pokemon Stadium, the classic Fox counter pick here.
As expected.
I never usually see Prof lose on this stage.
No. It's really amazingly good at the infinites on the wall. He can always sneak in lasers while he's doing it. It's really clean. So even if he doesn't have much time because it's going to transform again, he can usually get the kill anyway.
Yeah. Certainly. And you've seen here, he's using the width of the stage, running side to side.
Oh.
But Trif gets the combo here. It's juicy Broly combo. Triple into the down smash. Oh my lord. Prof turns it around there. No, drills him onto the platform. Up throw, up air, but Trif gets away. Out. As you mentioned there, Mai.
So you got stage control.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, interesting option.
Very bold fair, I would say, but it works out for Trif.
Very slow option, but very evasive at the same time.
Yes. The UK chant's going through now. I said you know it when you hear it, and there it is.
That's it.
Yeah, that was a beautiful confirm, actually.
And Trif takes the lead in this game instead.
So Prof looking a little sluggish overall. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well, but just movement. He just did a random down smash on a platform. That, to me, does not indicate much confidence right now.
Exactly. He looks like he's doubting and thinking twice about what he's supposed to do, which usually makes you slower, and then that's too late for anything.
Just everything about his play, while, you know, Trif looking very confident, looking very stable and normal. And oh, man.
I don't see Prof looking too shaken, but like his normal kind of finish and style panache is not there. And he's just not as fast as he usually is when I'm seeing him slide around the stage.
Like that, for instance.
Yeah.
The speed and just like the general cleanliness of his movement, air dodging all over the place. Like there. You know?
That's costly against Peach. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
A lot of little things. I respect the fair that Trif did to go for the edge, because it's basically a 50-50. It's either that or, you know, Fox goes on stage upwards.
That was an interesting mix-up with the forward throw because he got Prof the angle away, and that was enough to seal the deal.
Yeah, Peach forward throw really quick, and Fox a light character, so release before our opponents have time to react to the DI often.
No punish on the down smash.
No. Here it goes. Okay.
Oh, this looks bad for Prof.
What?
Wow! What is that? An upgraded tomahawk there. Empty float into grab.
That's scary.
Set something up.
Peach's float is just so scary, even if there's nothing that follows, you know?
It's just so difficult to hit when she floats.
Right.
Certainly.
Oh, because if you hit her, she can just land on the ground and she can just like down smash anyways, like you said before.
Yeah. Oof, down smash getting the shield poke there. 3-1 here.
So, what does Prof need? Because I feel like the one aspect that's kind of lacking right now is he's not shooting lasers. He's
not shooting lasers. He's not been whiff punishing properly. Yeah. We've seen a lot of down smashes not getting punished. This is what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Every single time. So a couple of times Trif got away with down smash and no punish at all from Prof. Not even a single grab or anything. Not even a laser. So that's not good enough.
Oh no.
This could be bad.
Yes, this looks like it might be the end.
A full combo.
Looking 2-0 down in the set potentially. Whoa, umbrella trades. That was really good for Trif. Doesn't manage to get conversion though.
A little bit reminiscent of Dr. Mario.
Yeah,
upbeat
coin
trade.
cancel. Yeah. So that is 2-0 up for Trif here. In answer to your question earlier, as you said, what do I think Aaron needs to do? Professor Pro, I think really he needs to just take a minute here, to be honest. I think that's the most important thing he can do because this is someone he's played several times, probably 10 times in the last year, and nearly every time they're going to game 5, and right now he's getting spanked. And I see that as he's not playing properly. You know, he's not on top form. So I think he needs to compose himself, get his head back in the game, and you know, try and start something new in this game 3 here.
It's a little bit complicated because there's no big thing that he can change to get better. It's just like the little things are not working out right now.
Yeah.
So that's about mentality usually. Yes, he needs to get into groove.
Whatever his little routine is, whatever mantra he says to himself, you know, he needs to go through that now and get into the zone. Get onto top form.
Here we go. One more chance on Pokemon Stadium. Let's see. I would like to see more lasers. I feel like a lot of times Prof is approaching him and kind of getting punished for it, whereas, you know, a lot of times you can force Peach to come to you.
Yeah. I think the first 5 seconds or so of that game showed that he still is on that attack mentality. Right at the start, rushes in with a shine on the Peach. And it's like, I think he hasn't really changed up his game plan enough here.
Again, with a really clean weapon out of shield.
Right, but that's only so much, right?
Yeah. It is only so much.
With Peach, you just have to win so many exchanges and get so many clean follow-ups. That should have been an up smash, maybe.
Yeah, oh, he gets the Sultan bomb though. Nice.
Okay. Makes up for it.
Yeah.
Prof showing some life right now.
Yeah. Needs to get up some of this percent before he loses his stock. Otherwise, Trif's going to be able to extend his lead.
His movement is starting to look a lot sharper as well.
Yeah.
Right. And now, you know, he's playing from the lead, and I feel like this is the playstyle he kind of needs from the start.
Exactly, because even though if he does switch on now, he still has a mountain to climb. As you mentioned about the first game, there's 2 FD counter picks now. He's down 0-2. And
whoa!
Fox versus Peach FD is not a stage you want to be fighting on.
A good transformation for Fox if he can abuse it.
Whoa!
Deciding to just peace out here, I think. Prof's coming to threaten him.
Oh,
wow! Managed to land, turn around up tilt, but doesn't get it up there. I think it's smashed the other Trif. Another one lands, but Trif living with a few percent here. Wow, grab. This is down throw. The down throw. He slides off, but Professor Pro reacts to it, getting the back air confirmation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I feel that's really mad for Professor Pro there, because I feel in this matchup, it's very tricky to not take percent when you're trying to clean up a Peach at this kind of high 150 plus.
Misses the whiff dash, gets a full jump.
He definitely had it there.
Yeah. That was super clean though. That was really fast.
Yeah,
I like
nice.
that air.
Yeah.
Would have been positive on block as well if Trif blocked it. Would have been in a mix-up anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no. Oh,
so
no.
Prof off stage, looks like he's just used his jump there, turn it out for Trif, uses the back air, jumps off, float, second back air, and that is it.
So simple.
Prof, yeah, looks like he's resolved to use that gun a little bit more, at least force Trif to approach him. And you can see, you know, whiff dash attacks from Trif. He really doesn't want to be taking too much percent, wants to get these openings on Professor Pro as soon as he can. Space is just outside the down smash.
Trif is so good at avoiding getting juggled. Every time he's in the air, he manages to land in the end.
Yeah. His DI and his smash DI.
Oh, missed the L cancel on the fair.
Power shield grab, Prof off stage. Makes it back.
rock grab in neutral.
Easy. Up throw. Yeah, once again.
He's going to get it? No.
Trif gets out of that. Straight to the ledge. Oh. Wow. I feel like the tree kind of did him a day there.
A little bit.
Great call out.
Now, I don't know if that was an intentional bait, but worked out really well for Prof.
Yeah. Ooh, Prof goes flat, makes it onto the stage.
So, I actually think this might be a good position for Prof to actually challenge him because he's at 100%, and if he wins the exchange, he could get a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But that little corner over there by the tree, I don't know how Shine works with. Okay, he gets killed anyways.
You can do it over there, but it's really tricky because it pushes you out when you jump.
Okay. Double jump on Trif, so manages to land.
Falls with the drill, gets something started here.
Why did he charge it?
That was an up tilt, I think.
Yeah, he tried to turn around up tilt through extender combo, but messes up, gets the up smash.
Like the down tilt there. Up smash?
Gets some with the nair, doesn't go forwards, and then eats a nair. Trif breaks out the combo here, gets a bit of pressure of his own. Trough with the tomahawk, up throw, no up air. Follows Trif down to the ground, but Trif breaks him.
Scary situation.
Trough onto the stage.
Trif so patient.
Catch on the nair, Trough to the edge.
Great angle.
Shield drop back at Prof on the center stage here.
Yeah.
Up tilt, seals that out. Professor Pro finally on the board, and the UK are relieved. The UK in the crowd are very relieved.
So here's the uphill battle.
Yeah, that was the easy part.
Right, it's either FD, Fountain. Yeah, some Peaches prefer Fountain over FD, but looks like Trif is not one of them.
Trif has been very comfortable dealing with Prof horizontally so far. Most of the dash attacks have been hitting Prof, but okay.
Nice bit of damage there, yeah.
Okay, a little bit of a wait there, interesting.
So Prof is definitely one of the Fox players who feels pretty comfortable playing to get this matchup on this stage. He's definitely played the matchup a lot historically. But having another Peach in the UK top 3 for the last 5 years or so.
Right.
And does manage to open up first stock here. If he managed to swing this game, the momentum may fall into his favor.
A chance, starting again.
Yeah.
I think this stage is actually really tricky for Peach if she's not in the lead.
Yeah.
Because Fox can really play that gun game, the dash and go kind of game, and especially with Prof, one counterattack, one shine can lead to a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Basically very similar to Peach's chain throw, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
And it takes a good read for Peach to catch the full jumps from Fox.
Exactly.
She's going to be full jumping and then doing a mix-up, either double jump or land with an aerial or land with nothing, and Peach needs to read it.
Or honestly, even just Fox's dash. It's really hard for Peach to catch.
Absolutely.
Oh, so that was like one position. Okay, so now we have the grab, and if he can establish the lead and cause Prof to be the one approaching, he can make it a lot harder for him.
Prof sneaks in underneath though.
Oh, no.
Falls on top of the back end there, but trades but incredibly unfavorably. Now, he's got a crouch cancel available to him, but he's down a stock, which does change the way the matchup plays.
Oh no, got caught by the jab there.
Professor Pro really needs to get some purchase onto the stage, but
dash
falls into another chain grab now as well.
I don't like it very much because the reward would have been nothing at this percent, I feel like.
Yeah. I feel like Prof heated up at the sort of last match from the start of this match.
Whoa, Doraki.
Yeah, Prof known for doing that.
Yeah, I remember against MacD specifically.
Gets the shine.
That is so clean. Very few Foxes can pretend they can do that.
Exactly, and he confirms in time, seeing that the shine has actually hit to pull the trigger on that smash.
It's like him and Leffen, that's really it that I can think of.
I feel like it, yeah.
Okay, Peach with the better up throw up air.
I think he's killed Prof more with that than Prof's killed him.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, big damage, but then Prof gets a grab. Yeah, as you mentioned, my Trif not eating those combos. Yeah.
No, this doesn't work anymore in 2018.
What would you recommend, going for like a down throw tech chase or just going for the juggle?
Maybe throwing towards the closest ledge and then trying to take position. Or you can up throw, but aim for the juggle, not for the combo.
Yeah. So. Oh, falls into a down smash again.
That's gotta be it. That's it.
That is it. 3-1 there for Trif.
Very convincing, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, very strong showing from Trif. Seemed like he really did everything that we kind of expected him to do. Prof, maybe not as much. It felt like he missed a lot of his counterattacks. Maybe we talked about lasers a little bit. Felt like maybe he could have forced Trif to approach him a little bit more, but still a pretty good set.
Let's hear it for Trif Asia! And it breaks my heart to say this, but let's hear a big, huge round of applause for Professor Pro. Heartbreaker. Absolute heartbreaker. Well, fortunately, we have an exciting match for you next. Both German players, Nicky and Ice, the young versus the old. Welcome to the stage, Nicky and Ice!
Thank you very much, Sheezy. I'm delighted to bring you a spicy fox dough. German, efficient, clean. That's what we're going to be getting.
Absolutely. And I feel like this is way more one-sided than the previous game. But at the same time, it's a matchup where upsets happen.
Yeah.
Fox Tito's, usually you can have the worst Fox beat the other one.
Yeah.
Just need a few grabs, good confirms, and then you can make it happen. And Nicky in particular has been very good at these kind of stuff. Yeah. He's shown it against Chillin and Cruz. He's shown it against other people as well. If you can get the grabs going and avoid Ice's crazy movement and deal with it, then he's in a good position to take the game.
And I see Nicky as one of those players who won't be bothered by who he's playing against. You know, he will do his combo the same, whether it's against a CPU Fox or whether it's against Armada.
And that shows the hours of grinding.
Exactly.
You need to grind a lot to be able to do that.
And now that he's playing on top 8 here at Europe's biggest ever Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament, I think that's going to come in very handy for him.
Absolutely. Ice, on the other hand, the kind of player that can be the best player in the world or average, depending on the mood. Yeah. He's shown sometimes that he's really, like, no one can do things like he does. The infinite wave shines on Peach and the crazy text he always does on the ledge, crazy angles. He does some stuff that no other Fox does, honestly. But at the same time, he's known to choke a little bit, which is really a shame. I've played a lot of good players, but no one bothered me like Ice did in friendlies. But in tournament, it doesn't always show.
Yeah, he's definitely a player with incredibly high peaks, but as you say, especially in the last year or so, like he's been a little bit wobbly.
Off radar as well.
So while that's true, I feel like he's been kind of out-meted by certain characters. Does he